We got the bird. We just picked up the... What's up, everybody? Today we are heading out to Antelope Island. I know I come here a lot, but oftentimes it is a trap for vagrants. A black and white warbler was spotted just the other day. That's a really rare bird for the state of Utah. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but we're heading out here to see if we can find it. So as always, let's see what birds we can find. Traffic jam. This is the type of traffic jams you get on Antelope Island. You got yourself buffalo. Little younger buffalo as well. Wasn't expecting this type of delay today though. We're surrounded. They're on both sides of us. Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful creatures though. But we're here for the birds. Only birders would come to Antelope Island for birds, not for the buffalo. This would be a dream come true, I think, for a ton of people, just to be watching buffalo cross the road right in front of them. But I'm just stoked to try to go get this black and white warbler. So come on, buffalo, it's time to get a move on. Well, that was cool seeing the bison, but again, we're here for the black and white warbler. What makes this bird so rare for the state of Utah? Well, first of all, it's pretty far out of range, although most warblers are known to vagrate quite frequently. The black and white warbler, however, has only been seen about 119 times total, at least reported on eBird, and a lot of people see the same individual bird when they're reported, so it's not a very common bird for the state of Utah. It'd be really exciting to pick this one up. Warblers are, at least for me, difficult to get on camera, so luckily this one behaves more like a nuthatch, you know, climbing up and down along a tree trunk, so hopefully that means it'll be easier to photograph, easier to get video of for you guys. Yeah, I'm just really excited to be out here today. There's other hard to find warblers here. Townsend's warblers, they move through Utah in the fall typically, and those were reported here yesterday. So just trying to see a whole bunch of cool stuff today at Gar Ranch on Antelope Island. And then on the way back out, we'll probably take things a little bit slower depending on how, you know, successful and good we feel moving back, but try to take things slower, stop on the causeway, pick up some shorebirds and stuff. So maybe film some of those buffalo with my actual camera, but we're approaching Gar Ranch right now and we got to go find this bird. Let's see if we can get it. So unfortunately, no luck so far on the black and white warbler, but we did get a hermit thrush on camera. That's usually a difficult bird to see, very skulky down in the grass, but we're gonna keep looking for this black and white warbler. It's definitely a long trip to get out here, and so it's worth it to spend a little extra time here trying to find it. We got the bird. We just picked up the black and white warbler. Very difficult bird to film. It was hopping all over the place, but we got it on camera. That's a lifer for us. Let's go. Rare bird for the state of Utah. Big shout out to Liz, who helped us find the bird, a young birder from Utah. I don't think I would have found it otherwise. I would have been here for a couple more hours at least. We picked it up. I can't believe it. Now let's see what else we can find. There's some other crazy warblers that could be in here. We saw a few of them jumping around, but I was obviously focused on the black and white warbler. So now we're gonna go see if we can find some Townsend's warblers and maybe some other vagrants as well. Got brief glimpses of a yellow warbler hopping through the canopy. It's really, really hard to film warblers unless they come down to eye level, and a lot of times they don't come down to eye level. So yellow warbler on the list for the day. We're just enjoying our time here as the sun comes up a little bit. Then we'll head out into Antelope Island. We'll look for the burrowing owls again. We'll head out and look at some shorebirds as well. There's a few that I don't have on my list for this year. Obviously, we're trying to see if we can re-find that black and white warbler to get a little bit more footage of it, but I haven't seen it since we saw it. Picked up a few more species. We picked up a western meadowlark up singing out in the field over here. We also picked up a northern harrier soaring over the bushes. Those are really cool creatures, those northern harriers. We also picked up some cedar waxwings just right above me. It's a horrible angle that I got them on camera at, but cedar waxwings, really beautiful bird. Glad to pick those up on the list as well. We're gonna spend maybe 15, 20 more minutes here at Gar Ranch, and then we're gonna head out. I'll stop at the burrowing owls, see if we can see those, get good footage of those, and then we'll head out to the causeway and see what shorebirds we can find. All right, so we picked up a few more birds. Picked up a Hammond's flycatcher. That's a pretty cool bird to pick up. Little flycatcher species, little impid. And then I got horrible shots of Wilson's warbler. Very out of focus, very blurred in the background. You could just see this yellow bird hopping around, but I did get clear looks at it. So that is technically a very bad camera lifer, Wilson's warbler, but super happy to pick that up as well. I just remembered that prairie falcons can be seen out here, and obviously I got that lifer a few weeks ago, but I did not get it on camera. So stay tuned, let's see what birds we can find. Little downy woodpecker. Nice, that's a good bird for today at least. We're in the right spot because there are birds here. Now I'm by the Frary Peak trailhead as well as the Dooley Knob Spur trailhead, and I'm looking for prairie falcons, obviously. Unfortunately, I've scanned this area pretty good at this point, and I'm not seeing any prairie falcons. You probably have to take this 3.5 mile trail. I just don't have time for that today, plus I'm in sandals. But on the drive up, I did see a sage thrasher, and I got by far my best footage of a sage thrasher ever. So really happy to pick that bird up. What a beautiful bird. Also, so thankful to finally have like pretty decent footage of that bird. And then also out in the distance, marked with some heat waves, I saw a black-billed magpie perched up on one of the rocks out here. So some pretty cool birds up here nonetheless, even though we didn't get the prairie falcons. We'll still look for them. They could still be out here. People have seen them flying over the causeway before, and that's where we're headed. So we're gonna head out towards the causeway, maybe stop at the barn owl spot, see if we can see that, and pick up some cool shorebirds on our way out. I'm here at the burrowing owls, and yes, they're still here. Unfortunately, I only got brief glimpses of it as it wandered back into its burrow, but they're about to head back south, so pretty awesome to catch those before they leave. Just saw some awesome stuff out here on the causeway so far. Picked up some ring-billed gulls to start it off. Those are pretty cool gulls to see, but then we also picked up a Sabin's gull. I just picked up that lifer just barely about a week ago. So we got another Sabin's gull, got amazing shots of that gull. Such a beautiful creature. Super happy to pick that up. I guess they're not rare here on Antelope Island because they do pass through in Utah in September. But I would consider them a rare bird because there's only about a 3-week window that you can see them. And then we also picked up a Wilson's phalarope, the bird that I think should be the state bird of Utah. That was pretty awesome to see. And then I got my camera lifer, red-necked phalarope, hanging out with the Wilson's phalarope. Absolutely amazing to see those birds. And then we picked up a staple bird for Antelope Island in the state of Utah, American avocets. There's thousands of them at a time here sometimes, so pretty amazing to pick those up as well. And then lastly, we picked up a northern shoveler. Sorry, there was a lot of species that we just picked up, so I kind of had to rapid fire through those, but Sabin's gull is absolutely amazing to add to our list for the day. I'm gonna scan this water out here. I see hundreds, if not thousands, of northern shovelers out here. There's thousands of eared grebes out here. Let's see what birds we can find. Picked up a few more species out here. We picked up blackneck stilts, which are pretty awesome to see. And then we scanned over all of the raft of ducks and eared grebes. It's absolutely insane out there. Really hard to differentiate stuff, but I did pull out an eared grebe from that as well. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm a little bit birded out, but we saw some amazing birds. Obviously, the highlight of today was the black and white warbler. Can't believe we got that bird. Absolutely incredible. Super happy about that one. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite bird from this video. If you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links to my merch and the membership program will be in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Broad Eyed Birding.